Morning. I just came down the road like maybe 10 minutes if than that, and there's this cool old barn I've been wanting to shoot, mostly infrared, but I figured I'd shoot at this sunrise. But you can see the cloud cover. I think we're gonna get skunked for sunrise, but there's the full moon out, so I'm trying to do something with that just to see if the sky lights up for sunrise, which is in 20 minutes. So basically, no, it's not going to light up. So I may just pack up soon. I'm tired. The wind's really blowing. I don't know. I'll get a few more shots here and see what I can come up with, and then just pack it up and head back, get some more sleep. With the texture in the clouds, I decided to do a long exposure before I packed it up and go back to the hotel. It's 3 minutes, 20-second exposure time, about 30 seconds left. So I got my Lee 6-stop filter, f10, 200 ISO. You can see the clouds have some good texture in them. So that's what I've got going on right now. I'm almost done. So hopefully get some good movement, see how this goes, and then pack it up and go back to the hotel. So I came out to the same barn I was at this morning, as you can see down there. Sun's out, so I'm just shooting some infrared, just kind of walking around, trying to get as best I can. I have my 40mm prime lens on. I brought my 14mm, it's in my pocket, so I can always use that as well. But now, just kind of walking around. There's unfortunately more clouds than I wanted. So actually, maybe if I go to the other side, there's less clouds up that way. So maybe I'll do that. Because clouds are a good thing with infrared. It kind of just breaks up the sky. Otherwise, you're going to just get a super plain, boring blue sky, or if you convert it to black and white, it'll just be a black sky. And with the clouds, it just breaks it up a little bit. So I'll just keep walking over this way. Just gonna work the scene for a while. And then I may go back to that tree that I was at last night for the sunset. Get some infrareds of that one. We'll see how that goes. But I think there's some pretty heavy clouds over there, so it may not work out all the best. But for now, this is what I've got. Hopefully I can come up with something good. Another thing about shooting things like barns and stuff in any sort of building, you want to make sure it's on the right side of the frame, or should I say the correct side of the frame. Because if it's angled one direction, like it's facing, say, north, and you're shooting it from the west like I am, you don't want it on the north side of the photo, because then it's like looking out into nothing, the end of the frame. So you put it on the other side of the frame, so it's looking into the photo. You know, it's kind of like if you're taking a picture of something, say a running animal, you don't put it on the wrong side of the frame. You put it so it's running into the photo. So same thing with buildings. So just a little tip to make it just a better photo. Into the tree, this one right here, this is where I shot sunset after leaving Steptoe Butte last night, because the sunset was just spectacular from here. So I've got my infrared camera. Of course, the sun just went behind a tree or a cloud, so it should be coming out here pretty soon because it's so windy out here that clouds aren't sticking around for very long. Unfortunately, there are a few more clouds than I want, but that's okay. Gonna walk around, see what I can get. I've got my Rokinon 14mm lens. Now I can get close to the tree. Don't have to go back too far. Other than that, just keep working. See what I come up with infrared. Up here on Steptoe Butte, I was just outside trying to take some infrared photos with the 100 to 400 zoom lens. It is so windy out there. Nothing was coming out clear. Even if I shot like 5 shots all at once, And the wind's just howling up here, so I just packed it up and just gonna head back to the hotel and get something to eat. I'm starving. Back here on Steptoe Butte, last morning here. I'm gonna catch sunrise and then head back to Seattle. You can see finally clear skies. It's about time, so you should have some nice light covering the hillsides. I'll get the camera and the lens all set up. I usually shoot around like f5.6. Since it is such a big lens, I'm not really concerned with depth of field since I'm so far away from everything as well. So right now it's about, what time is it here? 4:25. Sunrise is in 30 minutes. So just getting all set up, trying to find a way to get out of the wind. It's not real bad, but trying to just kind of hide behind my car a little bit so to get less camera shake. And now it's just a waiting game. Wait for the sunrise. So this is why so many people come here this time of year. See the way the light just really lights up the hills, creates lots of shadows, and you get the nice golden light. So I was over on the other side of the hill. I drove back to the other side. See my composition right there. F5.6, 1/30th of a second. That's what I just took. And then, so you're just constantly moving it around. Just get something different. You see a big greenery out there. So I shot that. You see some other houses. Over on the south side, there's a couple of red barns. They look really good when they light up, so I got those. So now I'm just kind of moving around, getting different shots. Hopefully something will turn out. So I finished up at Steptoe Butte. I got some good shots, I think. Now I'm heading back to the hotel, get some breakfast, pack up, and I'm gonna stop at Palouse Falls on my way back to Seattle. See about some infrared photos. There's no clouds in the sky, so doing long exposure, to get some good movement in the clouds won't work out so well. So hopefully it'll be all lush and green there to get the infrared to work really well, but we'll see when we get there. So this is Palouse Falls. It's like 194 feet tall, I think. And I want to say in 2005, a guy went over in a kayak and lived. You can find it on YouTube, actually, the video of it. So right now I am just taking long exposures of the river. I'm at 25 seconds, f10, ISO 100. I just took a bunch of infrared shots, so hopefully I can stitch those together, get a complete river and see how it looks. So this is it. I'm on my way home. This is it for me for the trip to the Palouse. I shot a bunch of infrareds, some good light on Steptoe Butte, some red barns, gray barns. Now I just shot the waterfall. Of course, obviously you want to be here at sunset, that's just obvious, but I'm just on my way home, decided to come check it out. I've only been here one other time. So if you liked the video, please subscribe and hear a few of the photos I took this weekend.